And check out the Mavs. Fashion first, getting off the bus, and now they'll try to make the same impression on the court. Going after this win on the road. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships.
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Young.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. And it's Barea in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Young. And it's Howard in at the center position.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both look up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Davis with the bucket.
Well, there are some things you just can't teach. That's Che with tremendous awareness for where everyone is around him.
Doncic finds Porzingis. Great tee that time from Davis. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. And LeBron throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Rondo with the ball. To the middle, here's Young. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Oh, it's just a good chance you're going to get bumped if you take it up in there. But Che's resilient.
Young against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. And here is Doncic. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Hardaway against James. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. It's Hardaway with the drive. Makes it off the glass.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
James with it. Hardaway picks him up. Poke loose. And the shot is good.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start tonight.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barea, the pass to Hardaway. Barea looking over the floor. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Rondo dishes to Che. Rondo passes to Davis. Here's Young. Powell pulls it in.
Their first miss after a perfect 4 for 4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with.
Passes to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Davis dishes to Howard. And it goes down 2 points.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Mavericks trail by 4. Barea, the pass to Doncic. And it's sent back by Howard.
And you got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots. Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Now here's Che. Last time 45 points for him. Tries again, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Dallas. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
When it comes to Che, you think intensity, passion. But what some people don't realize, he's also a really funny guy.
Chris, what would you tell a young player that maybe a couple years ago burst onto the scene, were sensational, but have been plateauing, maybe even regressing a little bit?
I tell them success is a journey. But even if they would have won a Rookie of the Year award last year or a championship, that doesn't make them successful if they don't come with that same work ethic the next year. So if you've had a down year, that does not matter. You're supposed to learn from it and make this year better as well. So I would say get back to the drawing board, get back to working hard, watch a lot of tape, be honest with yourself, and focus on how to get better. Now, positive mentality, let's go forward.
Good direction. Five to shoot. Dallas moving the ball around. Porzingis. A rebound by the Lakers.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Mavericks trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Doncic. That one misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And they're running. Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Barea. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco. He dishes it to Powell. Young against Doncic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Dwight Howard. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. Free throw, good. Shea. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade, confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters, LeBron James, #1, Anthony Davis is 2nd.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Now here's Hardaway. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco. The pass to Brunson. They need this one. And the layup is good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Davis. Down low. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
They get the rebound. Powell. LeBron with some nice D.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Hardaway. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Brunson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Cousins. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards too.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Brunson finds Doncic. It's good. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
They grab their own miss. The shot's good. That's now 8 points for Davis.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bradley's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Mavericks, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And Curry subbed in for Luka Doncic. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Green in for LeBron. Now here's Brunson. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. The Lakers with the ball. 8-point game. Shea outside. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Shea. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Brunson.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass. And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Mavericks trail by 10. And Curry has it in the corner. Rebounded by McGee.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Shea, no good.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Curry on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
McGee's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and
Shea outside. A 3-ball. Nice D from Doncic. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. On the court for the Mavericks. Inside at the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with J.J. Barea. And it's Curry in at the 3 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight. Lakers leading by 3. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Trailblazers really lit up the floor. He scored 45 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Barea, the pass to Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Both good from the line that time. And, Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him the Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Sign him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Curry against Young. Now here's Barea. He's tightly guarded. The wide open look here for Porzingis. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Porzingis has got 7 points for the quarter. Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. James, the bounce pass. A nice shot by Che.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And the foul called on Che. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now he might have to sit out until halftime.
Doncic feeling it out. Free throw line jump shot. Offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Che. It's tipped. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Goes back up. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
That one goes in. Curry's got 8.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
From deep, Che. Another shot. And it's Davis missing. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. But they recover it. Rondo against Curry. Drops it in from 11 feet. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
And it's Che missing.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Barea kicks to Porzingis. Powell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Shots good from Young.
Come on. Boy, this has been Che's night. Aggressive and productive.
Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Doncic outside. Back to Barea. Doncic outside. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Lakers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd 3-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Doncic outside. And the rejection by Cousins.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop is defense. Really makes an effort to swat that shot away.
Davis dishes to LeBron. Kicks to Che. The second effort. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Dallas calls timeout. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
Now here's Barea. On the wing, Doncic. Here's Powell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Floats it up for James.
And these are James' type of shots. He makes these consistently. You got to D him up from there.
Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Curry. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Barea. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And he makes that one. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And the 3 off target. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Dallas calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Here's Doncic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
What do you think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh, man. That's
You
so
did
tough.
both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk over you. Like, remember what Derrick Rose did over Dragic back in the day? Oh, my goodness, off the 2. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, 2 hands, 2 legs, 1 leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something.
Like Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shea kicks to Davis. Back to Young. And they double up Shea. Lakers passing it around. And that one's good. Green.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight because the 3, not one of them ain't working.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA.
Here's Bradley. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Lobbed up there for Howard. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at Shai in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Shai, and it's Howard in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Mavericks trailed by 14. On the wing, Hardaway. James covering. Davis against Doncic. Floats one. Rebound the Lakers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Lets it go from 14. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 4 assists in the game. Young passes to Rondo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rondo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Doncic outside. The pass to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Barea. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Barea's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Porzingis with the block. And good that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 17. Doncic against Young. Pulls from the top of the key. Doncic, no good.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
The 9-foot shot goes back up, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young with the steal. Rondo gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Oh, well, that sequence was all started because of Shai's recognition skills. I mean, he has a good sense for when to gamble for a steal.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Some great ball handling in this game. Chris, we see it all the time. Of all of them, whose crossover impresses you the most right now?
Oh, right now, okay. Man, you got to go out to wherever Kyrie Irving is. And first of all, his handles are
great handle, right?
Oh, his handles are sick. Don't forget about Curry because Curry can shoot so well. Sometimes we sleep on his handles. And John Wall with his speed, it's no way you can stop John Wall coming full speed at you. He can cross you over left and right or right without even blinking, and you'll just be standing still, stuck, not even realizing he laid the ball up past you already.
This is to Powell. Hardaway against LeBron. Pass to Doncic. Over Davis. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, when he joined the Lakers, LeBron knew it would be a challenge. Joining a young team with a losing record. It's reminiscent of his return to Cleveland. But this go-round proving even harder.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Lakers, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Curry is inside. Jay's there. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Tuesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets.
And that one against the Bulls, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Both free throws good for Curry. See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, with the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the league.
Doncic against Caldwell-Pope. Just 4 to shoot. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 16.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
James, the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For Dallas, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Left side, Hardaway. No good that time, and it's the Lakers the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis. Doncic against Caldwell-Pope. Porzingis, that's a 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Shea. 25 points for Davis.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Outside, Porzingis. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Young dishes to Caldwell-Pope. Shoots over Doncic. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so Young will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Shea passes to McGee. Paxson coming off the assist from Young.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Doncic kicks to Curry. From outside, off the mark.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. James with the ball. Here's Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Some guys have a hard time playing through contact, but Shea, he remains undeterred.
Curry against Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
The Mavericks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Green.
The ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Cousins. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Young's checked in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Avery Bradley. On the court for the Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. J.J. Barea is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Curry in at the small forward position. Caruso, no good.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
9 feet out. Here's Brunson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first one falls. Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor. And the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
The Mavericks shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. On the wing, Lee. This one for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, Brunson. Back to Lee. But they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really not. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most, because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all three of these leagues I'm in on.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Caruso. Young in the corner. Pass to McGee. Now Caldwell Pope. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Caldwell Pope's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Marjanovic with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on JaVale McGee. The first free throw is good. Good on both. And so Young will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Lee. McGee with the block.
And when we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, well, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
On defense, the Lakers. And Cauley Stein throws it down. LA's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Knocks it loose. Caruso, the pass to Che. No good with the triple. Dallas shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Marjanovic, no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me, because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Oh, the blinding speed of Caldwell Pope is virtually impossible to match up with in transition. He just gets down the floor so incredibly quick.
There's the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Now here's Marjanovic. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. McGee with the block. On the wing, Che. Covered by Lee. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
Yeah, they love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh, my
They'll love
God.
it.
This
You
would
better
be
believe
great.
it.
Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans in. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs, and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens, because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
No good on the free throw. Murray's checked in for Los Angeles. And the second free throw, good.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Davis.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Floats it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well.
Hey, Jay, friendly reminder, we've got an earlier flight than normal tonight. Bus is going to leave on time, so make sure you're ready.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
You guys forgetting stuff is about 20% of my job description. Just make sure you're on that bus, okay?
Gotcha. Sorry, guys, I got to catch it.
Yep, the first tip, the final buzzer, man. We just got to play our hardest effort, and this is what we get. Oh, look, great. Keep it going, man. We're going to be in the playoffs. Oh, not all.